it's gonna fly now. I love that. Yeah, it's a good thing we do have the Ride's End now. So we just deal with that. What's going on, YouTube? Achilles here, and today we're playing a Selesnya Superfriends list I put together. For this one, we try to take advantage of all the Planeswalkers between the colors of green and white. And we have 6 Planeswalkers we're playing, all with their own great abilities to go plus and overwhelm the opponent. The rest of the deck complements this strategy, with our draw engine being Up the Beanstalk, which we could draw a whole bunch of cards with our Overlord, our Ride's End, even our Planeswalkers. And we even have some Graveyard Hate, and just a bunch of cards just to deal with all those aggro decks, and we just try to establish our own game plan. So anyway, let's get right into this list. We got 2 Authority of the Consuls, 1 Elspeth Smite, 1 Ghost Vacuum, 1 Exorcise, 4 Get Lost, 4 Up the Beanstalk, 1 Temporary Lockdown, 1 Wrenn and Realmbreaker, 1 Archangel Elspeth, 1 Day of Judgment, 1 Ajani Sleeper Agent, 4 Ride's End, 4 Sunfall, 4 Overlord of the Hauntwoods, 1 Vivien Reid, 1 The Eternal Wanderer, 2 Overlord of the Mistmoors, 1 Nissa Ascended Animist, and for the lands we got 3 Plains, 3 Forests, 4 Lush Portico, 4 Razorverge Thicket, 4 Restless Prairie, 4 Demolition Field, and 3 copies of Fountainport. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and if you want to become a member, you can get early access to videos as well as member shoutouts. Let's get right into these games. Opponent goes first. We have double Up the Beanstalk, which is really nice. Only problem is we only have 2 lands, but between both of these Beanstalks and our regular draws, we should be okay. Famous last words as they play a Reanimator deck, it looks like. Yep, just guard the Atraxa. Where's that 1 copy of Ghost Vacuum that's in here? Where are you? Imagine if I drew it. It'd be insane. But even with Atraxa, I have plenty of removal. We have our own draw power, so honestly, I'm not worried. Especially since I'm going to set up for double Beanstalk, so I could just deal with everything. But the problem is now that they are going to... I don't even have a way to get rid of Balgamoth's Faithful right now. So I just have to go like this. Another one, oh my god. Alright, it is what it is, honestly. Yep, go get your Atraxa. The end of the day, we still have our own game plan, which has a pretty big ceiling. I guess the only thing is that Bitter Reunion could be annoying at some point in the game, because they could just give something haste. So we have to be very conscious of that. Oh, another problem is that we can't get rid of Atraxa with Ride's End because it has Vigilance. So that's something interesting to note, guys. So don't worry about that. Got the triple Up the Beanstalk, guys. I'm ready for everything. That's fair. I think that's definitely the move for them.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once it's not my drop it.
So we're gonna take this 7. We're gonna have to. We really don't have a choice. I'm gonna do it this way. This will make them have to use Bitter Reunion to get rid of Vivien Reid, if they choose to, of course. I don't know if that's the move, but that's what we're doing.
Nature speaks, and I listen.
And this Ghost Vacuum will be relevant in this game. It's the most useless card in my hand right now. Probably the land. I want to keep everything else. So they could kill Reid if they use Bitter Reunion, unless they have some form of removal. They're just going right for it. It's fair, and they're going right for the haste. But they're going to swing at me? That's the question.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I should have worried about that. But, I mean, at the same time, I'm just going to Sunfall anyway. They're not even worried about me. Or, should I say Vivien? It's like, whatever. Okay, so Sunfall. Draw a bunch of cards. Bringing out the Ghost Vacuum.
We adapt to any
Let
situation.
me get the Fountainport. Okay, it might look grim right now, which definitely is, but all we have to do is stop the Lily from using the ultimate, and we're okay, honestly. I mean, if they try to reanimate anything, we get rid of it. Next turn, I might actually end up... Actually, nah. I was going to say I was going to -3 to get rid of the Overlord with Vivien Reid, but I don't know how it's going to play out this turn for them, so let's see what they end up doing, and then I'll make all those decisions. But all I know is I have to get rid of the Liliana. Where are you trying to get this guy? Not anymore than that. So they committed 4 mana for that. So they have 2 mana left, just chilling. So what is the follow-up play? They go for that. That's fine. So, alright, we gotta think about what we're doing here. We have to get rid of this. So, do we have enough mana? No, we don't have enough mana for that. Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to do it like this. I really don't care about Vivien Reid anymore. Just gonna get rid of it.
Those that survive are stronger for it.
And then we have 7 mana to play around with, so use 5 of it to get rid of you. So we kind of have to get rid of that. I mean, we don't have to. We have the Ghost Vacuum, but... Which, technically, I didn't really have to get rid of it. But, it's okay, guys. They're running out of gas. We get it. Okay. Not bad for first hand. I guess we just need like a Up the Beanstalk to make it even better. But, oh well. Alright, that works. More cards. Oh yeah. Interesting. We're just gonna hold the Elspeth Smite up for their big swing. Very fancy decks though, they're just committing crimes. They got an extra treasure. It's pretty cool though. Something different.
This is my final fight, and we must. I see endless rot and rebirth.
What is this stat? Alright, so what is the move? I got that guy out. I mean, if we had one more mana, the Eternal Wanderer would be good. Sunfall is not good because it's just one thing. So, I think we just make the Overlord come out. I should have manually picked my mana. I would have picked a frost, not a frost, a forest instead. But here we are with Fountainport. I mean, it does have hexproof though, so it's just chilling. But I am not gonna go for the swing. Interesting. So they're just ramping up doing that, and they can make. I see what they're doing. Okay, it's still a cool little deck. I am not going to attack because, let's say I did swing with Fountainport, it becomes tapped, and then they remove this, then they could just get rid of Wrenn and Realmbreaker, which I'd rather keep on the board because it's just all the little advantages you could have by just getting a card here and there, and just, you know, using effects every turn constantly is very important in just getting a little damage in. So we're not going to be greedy. So what is Roxanne going to get rid of? Wrenn or the little moth dude? I think it's a moth. Yeah, it looks like a moth. Demon moth or something. I don't know if moths have faces like that. But it doesn't matter. They're testing my what I want to keep instead. Yeah, you know what? But when this swings, it does. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do it this way, guys. As much as I like Fountainport, I feel like just keeping this, just to do this, to get me an extra card is very relevant. Especially when I get another Overlord. It's definitely gonna hurt him. So we're gonna play our 5th land. We could go for another Overlord, bringing out our 2 little guys. But instead of that, I'm gonna cast this for 5, draw a card, make another land, and all their red removal is gonna be probably out of range to get rid of this. Mostly all their, I mean, some cards do 5 damage, but that's a 3-drop mostly, but they have Obliterating Bolt, they could do 4. Oh my god, Tally. I did not see that coming right now, honestly, but you know what, it's fine. We do have the Sunfall, but now they got her Elspeth, so what a plot twist. I mean, it's fine though. Nah, it's not fine, but you know what? I want my card back. How dare you? How dare you make a soldier? Roxanne is so good, by the way. Big fan of it. Alright, so they did all that. We're not a fan of that. Gonna have to go Sunfall. We draw our card. Go for the Ghost Vacuum because we can. And we'll just go Prairie. And we'll take advantage of a lot of mana next turn. And at least this isn't really that big of a threat to us. But it's still annoying though, that's for sure. Now we go for the Elspeth. We'll Ghost Vacuum their Lookout, just cause, why not? Well, that's a good play, but they have a lot of stuff on the field. So honestly, I think the move is we go Eternal Wanderer, draw a card, and then we use the -4, and we pretty much clear out the rest of their cards. Let them keep that. And after that, we have our Overlord coming out, plus the Incubator token on standby. And Ride's End if need be, but I think we're okay. We just have to get rid of that Elspeth, and then they're gonna run out of momentum unless they just draw something. Like that, for example. Interesting. It's fine. It doesn't have haste, which is gonna mean, like I said, we have the Ride's End anyway, but interesting card. It's gonna fly now. I love that. Yeah, it's a good thing we do have the Ride's End now. So we just deal with that. Okay, we could just blink this out, not worry about it. Now I think this is where we take over the game completely. And what's the best way to put pressure on? Let's do it this way. Make it just a ridiculous amount of cards on the field. Alright, let's see what they got. Well, that is a card. Jeez. So we got a 12/12 haste. It's a good thing we could absorb 10. Well, I'll be at 3 after this. Yeah. Take that back. And then his trample. Just in case. But at the same time, no, we're fine. We are A-okay, guys. They're gonna let this go through. Go for Nissa. Well, now we have another Ride's End on standby. But this Phyrexian is going to be more than enough to keep us in the game. As well as the fact that we have 5 to block the trample, and we would only take 1 if they did swing with that. So even without this, we'd be fine. Nice. Opponent goes first. Maybe I wish we had another green or white source, but it's probably have Up the Beanstalk. By the way, it's a few days away from the new set coming out, and that 5-drop Elspeth is insane. If no one's seen it, you should check it out. It's probably going to be everywhere. Right now it's just the calm before the storm. Everyone's just going to be playing Caretaker's Talent plus Elspeth. I forgot what it's called. It's all I know is it's a 5-drop Planeswalker, and it's just ridiculous. And our opponent's going to be very sad. We drew another Up the Beanstalk after they duressed one out of our hands. It's honestly just one of those things that just makes you want to just punch the air. Like, oh, drew another one, what? And here we go. Another one. Definitely got a lot of Super Friends in her hand. And there's no way, even if I could play this untapped, I wouldn't go for Wrenn right now with this board. They already got a lot of guys. And Lord Skitter definitely will be a pain in the sense that it just makes all these free little rats eating raspberries. But it's fine. We could Rides and the Lord Skitter and draw a card. And just, you know, we have in total 6 board wipes, Temporary Lockdown, what's that 4-drop one? I always forget. Day of Judgment and 4 Sunfall. So we could draw one of our 6 board wipes. I mean, I guess you could consider Eternal Wanderer another board wipe, but it's -4 ability. But well, let's see. I mean, as long as we get rid of the Lord Skitter, we'll be okay. Well, what is this? Yeah, that's a thing, I guess. Okay, so it looks like we're just gonna go Rides End all day. We're gonna die by the rats. This is the first time someone... I mean, I've seen this card when the set got released, but I've never seen anyone play it. At the beginning of each combat, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. Yeah, so that's the downside of it, though, because they have to tap it if there actually is something of relevance. You know? They can just get rid of something, tap it. Alright, we take 4 because of Bloodletter. Alright. So, I'm going to do it this way just so I could dig through my deck a little bit. Or maybe do I not do it that way? Yeah, you know what? Actually, I have a better idea, guys. We're going to make this lands have hexproof and just hang out. And then when they swing with the Bloodletter, I'll ride Zen, because they can't spot remove my plane because it has hexproof. So these little raspberry eating rats won't be able to swing unless they want to lose one. And then the Bloodletter will get taken out by Ride's End, and then we just go from there. Or if they don't swing, I could technically go for Vivien Reid. But then I'd have to make this plane whatchamacallit, a creature again. But they got 4 lands and hopefully 4 removal spells in their hand. Okay, they're gonna just commit their turn for Unholy Annex to grind a little bit in this matchup, which isn't a bad play, honestly. But the question is, do they attack with Bloodletter or not? They don't. Okay. That's fair. I think that's smart on their part. Because they know I could have a Ride's End, which I used previously. Alright. So we got 5 lands. do this. I'm actually going to get rid of Unholy Annex with Vivien Reid. This is the card that's actually going to hurt me regardless of what's going on.
Oh, I've made lots of friends in this town.
Oh, wait. Good thing I did that wrong. Or I was able to do that. So now I am going to animate this. And I'm going to make them... I mean, yeah, they could get rid of Vivien Reid right now, but we're just taking out their important pieces as we go along.
My voice
And,
to all worlds.
I mean, they could swing at me instead, which would probably be better for me. But they probably want to get rid of Vivien Reid, because if it sticks on the board, then I'll be able to get rid of their flyers and more Unholy Annexes. So we're going to put them in a conflicting spot. They're really thinking. I mean, what are they thinking about, though? What could they use for 1 mana besides, I don't know, not go for the throat, cut down, disfigure, unless they're just not there, just making a sandwich or something instead. They need some brain food. Which, by the way, I didn't even need anything all day. I need to get something to eat after this. Interesting. Okay, so they get rid of Get Lost, I think. I think that's the big card, because Ride's End, I'd have to commit more mana to something that's not tapped. We're going to find out in a second. The moving picture of it looks cool. How, like right there. It's insane how they do these on the cards, like this little animation. Very cool. Yep, so they end up getting rid of Get Lost. What's the follow-up play? They have 3 mana left. It would be insane if I drew one of the many board wipes, but even if we don't, I'll figure it out. Maybe. Alright, so now this is where we're going to see where they swing. Because they're definitely going to swing, but they only swing at me. See, they don't want to... They just want to end this game super quick, so I will take 6. I'll go to 5. I think it was better that they did that. I mean, if they keep the Planeswalkers alive, then it's only going to benefit me more. Especially if I don't lose the following turn, and then I could use the -3 on something. And a Lord Skitter, which should have been played earlier. They would have gotten their extra rat out.
Those that survive are stronger for it.
So I'm gonna have to use, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it this way as much as I don't want to. I'm trying to think how I'm gonna do this. Overlord will get me an extra land, but I'm guaranteed to take 2 at least. I could block both of those on the ground, but then he has the Soulstone Sanctuary as well swing. So that is a lot of damage coming my way. But what if instead I have to get rid of that. Or maybe that wasn't the right play. It's kind of tough. But at the same time, no, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm like doubting myself right now. I know what I'm doing. This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna play this, make this a lance. That is a creature.
Please.
Play this tapped. Okay. Alright, so I think I have it all set up. Okay. So, if they attack with everyone, I Ride's End, get rid of the bat, get lost back, and then Bloodletter will be gone. So, I think we are okay. This is going to be very crucial, though, to see how this goes. Okay. Okay, so they go all in. Very nice. So, just waiting for them to confirm, and then the fun will begin. Really thinking. Okay, so we pass the blockers. We block Lord Skitter. Confirm. So now, we Rides End the bat. Get to draw a card. They're thinking. I don't know what they got for 2 mana. Maybe their own board wipe or spot removal. Who knows? So now we get Lost the Bloodletter. and now we're only going to take 1 damage. Okay, this looks a lot more manageable. First, we're going to get rid of that, because we need to.
We adapt to any situation.
Alright, 7 mana. Well, technically 6. So it's going to be untapped, but we'll do it like this. We'll have 2 blockers. I'll even give myself a 3rd blocker with the Wrenn. They are really thinking. About what? I have no idea. Okay, so we get that going for us. We will animate a land. We want all the blockers we could get right now. Put this down. And then we just go from there. I mean, even if they got rid of both of the insects and they used both of the map tokens, that's only 3 damage. Because I could still block with the prairie. Which I should have just swung with right now, but I forgot I had vigilance for a split second, but it's okay. We're going to overwhelm the opponent. Okay, Archfiend of the Dross is a big problem, guys. Because if I block those, I'm going to take 2 damage per one. So I actually have to, yikes. That stinks. And that's whenever a creature an opponent controls dies. So we gotta do it this way. Because then only one of our creatures dies. Go to 2. We're very close to losing. And what if we just said, no, I don't want to lose? That's very simple. We just don't lose then.
Go ahead and run. I can keep up.
Get rid of you.
You can't bury the creatures.
And we will get rid of the rat. We're literally just anything could kill us at this point, but we're in it still to win it somehow. I might go for the Elspeth just to set up a lifelink dude just to stay alive, but let's see. This is so funny right now, but I wonder what that other card is in their hand. Even if it wasn't Holy Annex, they would need more mana to pull off getting some damage in to finish this off. We have these lands from the grave we could use, which is pretty good. Especially since they come in untapped. Alright, so I'm going to do it this way. I need to get something with lifelink on the board. That is very important. And also, we are going to bring out this guy, because that is 6 extra attack on the board now. And we could win in a few turns. But I do remember they do have Go for the Throat, so they could also use that. But we'll see. Doesn't matter with that, so we'll just plus it.
Break free and fight.
So I guess this is the turn where, yeah, they're gonna go for that. So actually, it kind of works out because now they can't go for the throat my lifelink dude, which I'll pump up and try to get out of range of losing by just anything. But this is the turn. This is their last window of opportunity of to do something. So now they have one card. And it looks like we won't be able to get the lifelink going, but we're just going to try to set that up for the following turn. Get that on the board. We got 5, 10 mana, 11. What could we do with 11 mana? Go double Overlord. Then we got this Overlord too. We play this. We play that. Might as well just keep going, right?
You have your family. I have.
Okay, so next turn we get it. Unless they somehow... I don't even know what they could possibly draw. But this has been a roller coaster of a game. Nice, we get it. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comments section down below. Please like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. And I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.